What's up guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we got a new episode of Travel Rewards Weekly, What's New, where we cover all the things happening in the points and mile space over the last week. Let's jump in. First things first, we've got some new sign-up bonuses. These are going to be on the Chase Inc. business cards. You're going to be able to get 90,000 bonus points or $900 in cash back after $6,000 spent in the first 3 months. This is up from the usual 75,000 points or $750 in cash back. This also comes with a 12-month 0% APR period. So if you can spend $6,000 in 3 months and are eligible to get a small business card, these cards have a solid offer and I definitely would recommend. I know I jumped on it about a year and a half ago on one of the Inc. cards. It was worth it. I got the 90,000 points and I was able to use that for a United flight in business class that I actually just took a couple weeks ago and we'll be posting on the channel later this year. Moving on to transfer bonuses, we only have one new one this week. It is until September 30th. You're going to get a 20% bonus from Chase to Flying Blue, which is Air France and KLM's mileage program. You're going to get those 20% bonus points when you transfer those points over. If you have a redemption coming up with them, I know their award chart is a little bit spotty compared to where it was 2 years ago, especially with the Saver Award business rates. It's a good way to get some value out of it. Also, if your timing is correctly, you can take advantage of this bonus and take advantage of their monthly promo rates. I know I did this back 2 years ago. I was planning a trip to Europe, my first trip to Europe actually with my buddies, and I had a Air France transfer bonus from Chase to Flying Blue. I took the 20% extra and I ended up scoring out because it ended up working out in my favor and I was able to book a business class flight for 50,000 miles. Last but not least, there was not that much to report on this week. We had another Hilton Devaluation and this one is huge again. So if you haven't been following the channel, Hilton has actually devalued in the last year 3 different times. You could have booked the Waldorf Astoria in Cabo San Lucas for 120,000 or 150,000 points a night. This has gone all the way up to 190,000 points, which was it up until last week. Now it is 250,000 points. It has exactly doubled from where it was last year. I remember it was at 120,000 because I ended up finding 2 nights over February that I was going to be able to stay. Ended up booking it just to see if I could end up taking the trip last minute. Ended up not, canceled my trip, got my 240,000 points back, but it was only 240,000 points. Now, if you wanted a 2 night stay there, it's 500,000 points. That is over 100% increase on that property alone. Now, I know all the other properties are all affected differently. A lot of the top tier properties where you do want to have those aspirational redemptions where they do advertise to you for, hey, you can go to this place, you can go to that place. They are going to be up there in the 150 to 250,000 points a night range. I mean, I was looking at for next year a place on Lake Como through Hilton literally last week. It was either 110 or 120,000 points and it got moved up to 170,000 points like literally the day after. I was kind of upset, but I didn't have my travel plans ready, so of course I'm not going to book it. So of course I did miss out on that, but it is what it is. I do think this is very upsetting in the short term, and I do think Hilton will lose some customers because 250,000 points for a high-end award rate, sure, you can stack that 5th night free, but that's literally 1,000,000 points you'd have to be spending, and I don't think people have the patience to save up their points for that, especially if they've seen 3 devaluations in the year. Who knows, maybe next year we're at 400,000 points at the top end of it, but I do think there is some good in the insight with this. If they're raising rates that quickly, that means their points are seriously overinflated, more than we can only imagine, and there is a chance that they are going to be really mixing up and changing the program and re-evaluating all their properties. What I mean by that, there's a chance that they might just drop the 0 off on the end and make it 25,000 points at the top end. Drop a 0 off of everyone's balances, all that stuff, and kind of restart the program. I do think there is a possibility at this point. I mean, 250,000 points is a ton of points to earn. I don't care if you have a 34 point per dollar multiplier, if you're a Diamond Elite holding the Aspire card, 250,000 points is a ton of points. And so I do think eventually this is going to lead to a program revamp. Will it happen within the next year? I don't think so. I think they do need to get up to around 350 to 400,000 points on the top end award rate. Once they do that, I do think there would be a adjustment in incoming. But other than that, that is all the news this week. What are your thoughts on the new Chase sign-up bonuses? What are your thoughts on the Hilton devaluation? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, have a great day.